If you're watching this, you want to be the best IGL in Fortnite. And in this video, I'm going over 5 things that will significantly improve how you IGL and how you move around endgames and play the game in general. I have 5 different tips throughout this video, and before we even get into it, I'm going to tell you the main 5 things, and I'm going to tell you how to get better at them. The first one is fighting, the second one is understanding zones, the third one is rotations, specifically in endgame. Fourth is awareness, and finally, I want to go over a little bit of communication. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so 2 big maps that you're going to want to play to get better at fighting is number 1, Speed Realistics. I really will recommend this mode. And then number 2, some PGs. So I'm only going to show a very short amount of gameplay from these 2 modes. But to get better at fighting, just play a lot of these. Alright, there was a little preview of what the realistics looks like. Now here's a little clip in PG. Alright, this brings us into segment 2, which is understanding zones. And I'm going to show you all in a pub game how this works. So now we're in a pubs game. And I want to explain to y'all how I already know where this zone's going to go, right? Let me box up real quick. So this happens in pretty much every game. I've honestly never seen this not happen. So as y'all see here, this side is now, you know what I'm saying, it's no longer in zone, and the zone pulled top right. So I feel like most people who have a lot of experience already know how this works, but I don't know, there's a lot of people maybe under 500 PR who don't know this yet. But as you see, the zone's going up, and now for zone 1 through 4, it's going to continue going up. Like, I could almost assure you this building will be in the zone until at least zone 4. So if y'all are playing and you're the IGL, right, what I would recommend, after you went off spawn, you look where the zone's gonna pull, you hurry up, get 555, get good loot, and then you already know where to go now that you understand this. And you want to tell your fragger, and you want to make sure your fragger understands, so both you guys know where to rotate for the rest of the game. So I'm just gonna cut straight to zone 4. Remember this building right here. Alright, as y'all see, zone 2, once again I'm in the building, and I'm just gonna sit here. As you guys see, zone 3, and surprise I'm almost center zone right now. Alright, it's about to be zone 4. Here's the big reveal, and I'm almost still dead center zone. Now I'm not even gonna lie, from here I'm probably still in zone for zone 5. So now hopefully you guys understand how zone works a little bit more. After zone 5, it's a little more unpredictable, but good thing I have a segment in the video for how to rotate during endgame. So let's get right into the next segment. Alright y'all, now we're gonna look at rotations. So this is my own video right here. I'm just gonna cut to endgame after this clip. I apologize if the quality looks a little bad. I hope you can still see what's going on. But in this specific situation, as you see, it's a very small zone, 32 people, and we have to pull this far. So let's see what I say to my teammate. Okay, I tell my fragger we have to go. I say come here. He instantly starts running back. And I'm already looking at high ground to see if they're looking at us, and they're not. This team edits this cone, and I'm assuming they're also about to rotate. The only reason I rotate this early, because there's nobody on our right, and I mean, we're gonna get stuck in zone if I don't go right now. I have no whites, and neither did my teammate at this time.
Alright, bet. Fly. And then we have to go straight down front. I'm gonna land like right over here. Please don't crack me.
Alright, so I still have to go front, and that's a very important thing to do in endgame. If you always stay front, it's much easier for you to get refreshes as well as rotate again. So here I made 2 boxes, as y'all saw, and now I'm looking back at my teammate to make sure he's safe. Now I lost 50 on the rotate, and I also lost white health.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I might have to take real med.
Okay, so he has a big pot here.
You take it.
I take his med kit.
Give me 2 bigs that drop. Try not to steal a big. Wait, look right here. Look right here. Spray this kid.
Okay, so like I said before, we were front side, but we had to rotate again. But due to the fact that we were front side, that gives us the opportunity to look back at people who have to rotate. So although we do not kill this guy here, this would be a really good example of why staying front really helps. Because hypothetically, if we had a bigger opportunity for this, we would have been able to double spray and kill him. And although we wouldn't have gotten a refresh, we didn't really need one. We would have just made the amount of people in the lobby lower and got us closer to winning the game.
Here, look right here. Spray this kid. 3, 2, 1. Alright, leave it. Come right here. We're gonna fly.
So once again, I'm very quick to say, okay, we have to fly. Zone's right on our back. I tell my teammate, come with me, and we just get straight to flying.
We go straight down front. Like, look right in front of me. 1 HP. Get in on this. Leave it. Nice.
So my teammate does get the kill there, but once again, I saw zone was right on our backs, so I try to say leave it. So even if we did not kill that guy, my intentions were to stay rotating, and that's very, very, very important as IGL to constantly be aware of the zone. So unfortunately, we end up going down here. My Fragger was not able to follow me, but if he was, we would have probably been able to win this game.
Got him.
Alright, follow.
Watching our backs.
Get off this.
At this moment, I'm saying get off this layer. There's a team left and a team right. So as you're about to see in a second, it was a bright idea to get off this layer.
Get off this layer. 38. I got the wall. I'm getting double sprayed by the duo. I'm getting out.
Me too.
Alright, I got off the layer. I'm in it,
Yeah,
man.
bro. I really can't do nothing.
You're good. We're top 10 right now.
We're under you.
Once again, I'm in zone. In a few seconds, I'm going to look back at Storm because that's what you have to do. And that's the main part of this segment that I'm showing y'all. Whenever you want to rotate, you want to try to get front zone as soon as possible. Be the first person front. And then you want to look back and take advantage of the people who have to rotate. So, although I ended up dying here in a few seconds, I did get a kill. And if I played it slightly better, I would have killed both. Just watch.
Nice. Wait.
I'm out of ammo. It's all good. Top 10.
Now, as you guys seen, just by the power of my communication and awareness of zone, I was able to get it in zone multiple times. Now, I'm not going to say this was entirely my Fragger's fault, but I will say, if he was able to stay right behind me as he should have, instead of switching layers halfway through that final rotation, we would have been together in this box, and that would have given us a much better opportunity of winning this game. Alright, this is the fourth and almost last section of this video, which is awareness. So once again, I'm going to tell y'all a lot about rotations in this because we're in Endgame again, and I did a very good job rotating in this game, but my awareness brought me a very, very, very good solo clutch, and you guys should really take notes from everything I did in this specific play.
You with me?
I'm on you. I'm in the other box.
Oh, low key, I'm the wingsuit. I'm gonna go straight down. Literally just go directly down. I'm front side now.
As usual, I stay front.
We just gotta go ahead.
So what I'm doing right here is I'm going slightly in the storm every time, staying ahead. So like normally, I say, we look back and we take advantage of the people who are trying to rotate into us. So just watch.
I'm ahead. I'm way ahead.
I'm watching
Yep.
the backs.
Give me all hearts. Give me whatever hearts you have. Thank you. Alright, stay front. Right here in front of me. 1 HP. Dead.
Got him.
Nice.
You got it. Go for me.
Yep. Come ahead.
Alright. Now you're going to see specifically awareness here. While tarping in, I'm looking at my minimap constantly, and that's one of the main things you need to do as an IGL. When I'm in Endgame, at least 20 to 25% of my time, I'm looking at my minimap. I'm opening the map and looking at the map in general. I'm looking around me, I'm looking at Surge, and that's very important as the IGL. That is your job. Now, while tarping in, I see there's a team right in front of me. They are unaware of me at this time, and that's the reason I get to take advantage of their lack of awareness, and I get to take this fight. I just met this duo before. We didn't have much chemistry, so he ended up going up a layer and dying and leaving me in this 1v2. But I was aware, and watch where that got me.
I'm really ahead. 86. 154, 1 HP. They're both low. Get in on this.
I couldn't.
Dead.
I couldn't. My fault.
1 HP.
You're the best. You're the best. Get out. Nice.
Okay, so I ended up getting that kill and I couldn't kill the other one. Now I'm in a solo clutch, 17 people, almost final zone. I have to rotate, but once again, I am more aware than the majority of this lobby. I know no one's looking left, right, or above. Everyone around me has to rotate and I see a gap in the floor. So just watch the solo clutch.
Nice. Nice. Grab it. Suction. Nice. Got you. I got you. Shoot a ping zone.
There's a ping. Dead.
Nice.
Dead.
Nice.
Now I should have blocked my back there. I honestly had a really good chance of winning that game if I did. But that clip alone shows you what being more aware gets you. That guy that was behind me, that was crouch walking, I'll show you right here. This kid.
Got you. I got you. Shoot a ping zone.
I was ahead of him. I looked back, as I said multiple times in this video, and I get a free kill. A few seconds later, when I go to rotate, this guy's just unaware. I'm more aware than him. Free 200 pump.
Nice.
This kid panics, and I seen him before he saw me due to awareness. I remember to stay calm here. Don't do any crazy flicks or none of that. I just make sure to line up my headshot. 200. And then this was the lack of awareness. This is why you have to be aware. I didn't know his teammate was behind me. There's a slight delay whenever, you know, it's a stacked endgame. I couldn't reset the wall immediately, and that gets me killed. Alright, so in segment 4 of the video, awareness, the final things I really want you to take from VOD reviewing with me, watching my own video, is look at your mini-map very, very often. That is very important. Stay very aware of your surge. So I didn't really get to show that in the video, but you have to stay aware of your surge. And if you're ever below surge, it won't start ticking immediately. You get a warning for about 30 seconds. It really just depends on zone and players. Do not panic. Stay patient when you're below on surge and look for the opportunity. Don't just jump into a box unless you're desperate. And finally, you want to always see the people around you. Be aware of who's around you, be aware of who's unaware, and take advantage of that. Alright, for the final part of this video, it's really just communication. And there isn't too much to it. Obviously, communicate zones, communicate surge, communicate how to rotate. But specifically, I want to show you a big thing to communicate. Alright, so hypothetically, this is you and your duo, right? You guys are just chilling boxed up right here. You have your fraggers looking through this cone. You're looking through this cone. Alright? Now, if a team is boxed up right next to you, okay? Directly next to you, okay? And whether they're looking through their cones or not, this is really important, okay? You're looking through your cone, you see them. You don't want to see them and just take note, okay? You don't want to just make a little space in case they push you. That's okay if you want to make the space. But it is very important to tell your fragger, alright? Because if your fragger is sitting here, he's chilling, he doesn't really see them. Obviously, if those walls weren't there, he wouldn't see him right now. Minding his business. This team right here, whether you are aware or not, they could easily just do this. Whether it's wood or not. And now your fragger's so unaware. Whether you are ready to turn around and take this fight, no matter what position you're in, your fragger will just be chilling here. He turns around. Oh, there's a team behind me. Alright. So, and the only difference that communication makes is your fragger, instead of just sitting here looking through his cone while you're waiting for zone, because you are aware of the fact that this team is here and you tell your fragger, now instead of just sitting here the whole time, he can constantly look back. Alright, although he should already be doing this, now he can always look back. And not only him, but you should also be constantly looking around. You shouldn't be sitting in one cone the whole time. But if you're aware of something that your fragger is not aware of, you should definitely tell him as soon as possible, especially if it will affect him. Alright, yeah, so after watching this entire video, if you actually take everything I said, think about it, and put it into your gameplay and how you play the game, it should make you a lot better. Now, you're not just going to get better overnight. You might not get better in the next week. But by the end of this month, you could be so much better if you take every tip I told you and really use it. Now, to finally end this video, I will say one thing I did not include in the fighting segment is even though you are the IGL, you need to be able to fight. If you guys are curious, why does the IGL need to practice this fighting, this and that? You cannot rely on your fragger to 1v2 every fight. You have to be able to win your ones. So, if your aim sucks, I'm gonna recommend download aim labs for free, or come over here, type in V5. It'll probably just come up automatically, and use mechanics V5. It has its own aim section. But nonetheless, I hope this video really helps y'all out, and if you think this is helping you, why not drop a like, maybe subscribe, and if you guys have any other tips that you think I could include in another tip video in the future, just put it in the comments. If you have any questions, also make sure to comment. Nonetheless, I hope y'all enjoyed, and have a great rest of y'all's day.